Hello everybody, Omega Given here. I'm making this video as this commemorates about 100 subscribers on YouTube and over 125 followers on Twitch. With that, I wanted to say a big thank you to everyone that supported me, especially those that have donated either through Twitch Prime subs or normal subs, as well as bits and even just straight up donations. I wouldn't have been able to do a lot of stuff without you, and I probably would have quit if it wasn't for you guys. But with that, I wanted to give you a little preview of how my setup is built and how much you can do for your own setup if you want to build a setup kind of like this. It's pretty cheap. It's been coming together over the years. I haven't really been able to do this until this year because I got a new desktop, and with that new desktop, I'm able to do a lot more. And you can be able to do a lot of cool things like what we have here and even more. Let's start with the basic setup. Here we have a extendable coffee table, so when I'm sitting on my couch, I can pull it up. I'd rather have a chair, but that's what I can afford. So we have a computer right here that we use to monitor the stream as we go on. And then we have a camera, which is about $60 webcam and a $15 ring light. Then we have a microphone right here, which is about a $30 microphone you can get on sale on Amazon. And we have a bunch of chargers for all of our Oculus and other things. Make sure you don't have your lenses facing the sunlight. That's a bad example I have right now in my video, but whatever. Here we have a pre-built computer. I would have wanted to build my own, but GPU prices were high, and we found that this computer was about the best. It was an $1,800 computer. Pretty expensive, but it makes it manageable to do all the things that we do. We have a dedicated router, and this one was actually just bought recently with the donations given to us. Thank you all that helped donate. With this, we can be able to connect only to 2 devices because we want only a very limited span of our devices, which is the Oculus Quest and the computer. That's then connected down below to another router, then connected to a modem. That other router is mainly just for daily use. And then we have our 55-inch TV. You can get one of these on sale on Black Friday for like, what, $200. So you don't need anything too fancy. As you can tell, we use OBS rather than Streamlabs, as we think OBS is a little bit better for what we want. OBS gives us some more flexibility, even though it might not be as intuitive. But here you can see we can be able to stream to Twitch and YouTube, as well as Facebook if we really wanted to, but we found that Facebook isn't too helpful, and a lot of my family, they don't care to see my stuff, so I'm just like, whatever, we'll just leave that out. Over here on the right, you can see I have a whole bunch of prefabbed setup here for like my microphone and sound alerts and other things like the goals across the bottom. These expand across most of my scenes. And you can see I have a lot of different audios, so I can mute. You can see I was muted, or I can just do anything else. I have a lot of different things you can control. And from there, we can move on how I do my video behind me. You can see it's kind of green screened out. That's due to NVIDIA Broadcast. It's a software I use because I have a GTX 3070, which is a supported graphics card. It makes it so it'll cut out your entire background. You can even blur it. You can do other things like that. And you can see that I have the stand of the microphone right here, but it blurs it out because it doesn't think that it's part of me. And that's something I use. Many people can use it if you have a 2070, 3070, 3080, and so on. The little higher ended graphics cards. Let's go on to how we do VR. So how we play VR or PCVR is we use Virtual Desktop Streamer. This costs about $20 when I bought it, but you can maybe use Oculus Airlink or Oculus Link instead. Those are free options, but I found that this works a little bit better for me. Plus, I bought it, I might as well put it to use. So you can use this, and I use it so it just pops it up in the menu on my Oculus headset, which I'll show you just now. Alright, hello everybody. Now that we're in our VR environment, I can show you a little bit how I get this to work. So what I'm doing right now, which is how I cast Oculus content, not PCVR, is I go and you can see there's a red dot right here in the corner, or you should see it, maybe not. But you can see I go to oculus.com/casting, and from here I can pick up the audio. So right now we're recording with our Oculus mic, and then we can also pick up the normal in-game audio, but right now it would cause a feedback loop because we're recording. So that's how I pick up the audio. I could use this screen if I wanted to and just capture and crop this little box, but I actually do something a little bit different. What I do is I use SideQuest. SideQuest, from here, you can go over, and I do everything wirelessly. So I connect a USB-C cable to my Oculus headset, and then from there I go over here and I connect this. This will open up this, and you can connect to your Oculus headset. Luckily, that's a local IP, so you guys can't do anything. And then from there, I can click this button, and you can click a Quest 2 crop, or you can crop it however you want. I just do the default, and then it'll give you the screen that you're seeing right now. So that's why you can see the red dot, which you don't really see the red dot if you use this. Sorry, clicking on these things are a little bit hard. You don't see the red dot up here because Oculus gets rid of that for you. But I find that this is a little bit laggier than using SideQuest, so that's why I use SideQuest. So that's how we do Oculus content. Now let's talk about PCVR. PCVR is a little bit different because I actually do not connect this way at all. I don't use this casting, nor do I use this. What I do is I use Virtual Desktop Streamer, which is what we're actually looking at right now. So you can see I'm in Virtual Desktop Streamer. I bought it for $20. It was worth it for me at the time. It's kind of now not worth it with the Oculus Link because you could use that as well, Oculus or Air Link. So you can connect through this over Wi-Fi, and you can see that I can connect to my computer, and then I can do launch Steam VR, and from here I can go to my OBS and capture the actual Steam VR game. And that's how I actually capture my PC VR setup. Additionally, what I can do is I can go in here on Steam, and I have something called Live. This is actually how, when I do PC VR games, I can be able to see the chat down below. So when I launch it, it will connect to my VR, or it'll connect to my Twitch setup, and when it connects, it will launch into Steam VR, which I can from here see everyone's Twitch chat. Because OBS, we're capturing the PC VR game and not the actual video of the VR, the Twitch chatter people will not see that I can see this. So sometimes people might ask, oh, how do you see our videos? Because it's technically right here, but you can't see it because I'm just capturing the game itself. And from here, I can, So from here, I can open up a PC VR game, like No Man's Skies, Fallout 4 VR, Tabletop Simulator, and a few others. A Township Tale does not pop up here because I actually use the Township Tale launcher, but it opens up in Steam VR. So that is how we do it, and Steam VR actually captures the audio itself. So that's how we do PC VR and Oculus VR games. A little bit different, and it's a little pain to set up, but once you get used to it, you can start streaming the content a little bit better. And that's how we do it. That's how we do PC VR, and that's how we do Oculus Capture. If you have any questions about how to do the specifics of things like OBS or Steam VR or just SideQuest, let me know, and maybe I can help you out there. There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube already, so you can maybe go look those up, and if those don't seem adequate for your needs, then maybe I'll make my own, and we'll maybe make all of our shorts out of them. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been an enlightening experience for you to see how I do my setup, and maybe it can help you in figuring out what kind of setup you want to build for yourself. Please like and subscribe, because through that we can be able to continue on, and if you have any questions, just comment down below, and I'll try to assist you the best way I can. And we can continue playing in VR.